Hello, my name is Jason, and this is a line dance lesson for sports car. I'm going to put some information on the screen for you to read regarding this line dance, and we are going to start with a preview of all 64 counts before we break this down into 8 separate blocks. Weight starts in the left foot. 64 count preview. We have 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. All right, so as you can see, it's quite the dance. It's a high intermediate. Let's break this down. The first block, I'm going to start with a breakdown of the first 9 counts. And then we move on to all the other blocks. I want to say we're always going to start on count 2 of the next 8 count block. So have that in your mind now so it's not so confusing when we get there. The reason I'm doing this is because this is a cha-cha and the count emphasis is on 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. So each block kind of ends with count 1 and then starts with count 2. That's just the feel of the dance. So have that in the back of your mind. If you're familiar with a diamond and you know how to do this already, I would go ahead and skip forward a little bit. I'm going to break down how to learn how to do a diamond. It's called a left open box on the step sheet. I like to call it a diamond. So really quick preview of what this looks like is a diagonal front side back on the diagonal, back side forward on the diagonal, forward side back on the diagonal, back side forward squaring up. That footwork can be hard to do while also concentrating on hitting all these diagonals. So to just learn the footwork first, this is my recommendation. Step on the diagonal and then go cross, side, step back, behind, side, step forward, cross, side, step back, behind, side, step forward, cross, side, step back. Go ahead and join me if you haven't yet. Behind, side, step forward, cross, side, step back, behind, side, one more time, cross, side, back, back, side, forward. If you need to practice that a few more times, just rewind the video. We're going to move on. So let's add some diagonals to this. Weight starts in the left foot. We're going to step on this diagonal here first. And now we step forward, side, back. Forward, side, back. Now we're on this diagonal here, so we did a quarter turn. Now we're going to step behind, side, forward. So behind, side, forward. And now we're on this diagonal here. The next steps are front, side, back. Front, side, back. We're on this diagonal. And our next steps are behind, side, forward. Behind, side, forward. We're no longer going to hit the diagonal here. We're going to finish squaring up against this wall. This is our 3 o'clock wall. So weight in the left foot, we'll do that again, and then we'll do it with counts. We have diagonal, cross front, side, step back, cross behind, side, step forward, cross front, side, step back, cross behind, side, step forward. With counts, weight in the left foot, we have 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. See how I mentioned each sentence of music ends on count 1. All right, moving on. Our second block here of 8 counts. We're going to start with count 2. It's going to look like this. Walk, walk, rock, recover, cross. Sway, sway, together, together, side. So to break that down, weight's in our right foot. That was on count 1. I wonder if it would help if I turn this way for you for this part. Yeah? I hope that doesn't throw you off. I hope that's more helpful than it is harmful. So weight's in the right foot. We're going to roll with it though. We're going to take 2 steps. It's going to left, right, and then we're going to step to the side with a quarter turn over our right shoulder for a rock side, recover onto our right, and then cross. Those counts were 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we're going to step out to the right and sway our hip right for 6, sway our hip left for 7, and then we're going to step in together, side for 8 and 1. This almost feels like a nightclub 2-step, but we don't step behind, we just step together, side. All right, so all the way with counts, that whole block, right weights in the right foot on count 1, was 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Next, quick preview, we have 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So we were here. We step to the side on count 1. We're going to step our left foot in for 2, and we're going to put weight on that left foot. And we're going to pop this knee. So we're on the toe on this side. Knee is popped because we're going to do a quick in, out with this knee right here. So weight's in left foot. We had 1, 2, and 3. With me so far? As you do this little knee pop, there is a bit of a diagonal here happening. We're going to do a sailor cross. So we're going to step behind, side, cross. That count was 4 and 5. And then we're going to rock for 6. We're going to recover for 7, and that's going to square us back up to the wall. And we're going to step back 8 and 1 for a step, lock, step. So let's do that again. Weight in the left foot. Remember, we stepped to the side on 1. We stepped together 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Rock 6, recover 7, 8, and 1. Now, when I teach this myself at our bar, I do not teach that diagonal. I just go in, out, behind, side, forward, rock forward, recover, step, lock, step, moving back. So that is one option. Going off the step sheet, though, here, to be correct, there is a bit of a diagonal happening just for a moment. All right, moving on. Next block, I believe this is our 4th block now. We get set back on our left foot for count 1. We're going to rock back for 2, recover for 3, step, lock, step, forward, 4 and 5. We're going to step forward on 6. We're going to pivot and step forward on 7. So weight does go on the right foot on count 7. And then walk forward on 8. And then we're going to step together, point for and 1. And on count 1, we throw up this bird of paradise hand, and we grab our left elbow with our right hand. This is count 1. If you are on wall 2, there is actually a restart there. You do not do and 1. You step forward 6, 7, 8, and then you restart 1. Yes, 2 and 3, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so to preview this again, we had back 2, recover 3, step, lock, step, 4 and 5, step 6, pivot 7, 8 and 1. All right, moving on. This is our 5th block now. So this is everyone's favorite part. So we're going to slide for 2, 3, 4. However, as we slide, this hand comes behind the head, this hand comes down the body here. On count 5, we lunge and put our left hand over our left knee, and on count 6, we weight shift back onto that right foot, and we drag in for 6, 7, 8. So we had a 1, and then we have 3 counts of drama, 2, 3, 4. We have a lunge on 5, and then we have 3 counts of drama, 6, 7, 8. Good. Moving on, we're going to cross for count 1, and that's going to put us on this diagonal here. I'm going to come a little closer to you. So we cross on 1, and now we're on this diagonal here. We're going to do a spiral. So we're going to turn all the way around, 360 degrees, and we're going to end with our weight on our left foot. So the foot that's in front of me, all my weight is going to shift onto that foot as I turn. Boom. Whee! It's a lot. So we've ended weight on the left foot. The right foot is free to step forward on count 3 towards that diagonal. So I'll show you that again. We did this dramatic, haha, yes. We're going to cross 1, spiral 2, weights in the left foot, step forward on the diagonal 3. We have a cross, recover, stepping to the side. That was count 4 and 5. And now we're going to do a Cuban break. I didn't know what that was until this lesson. It is a cross and side and cross and side. And those counts are 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. So back to here. Let's preview it again. Cross 1, spiral 2, forward 3, rock recover 4 and 5, Cuban break 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. Now, if you're on wall 3, you're dancing on wall 3, there is a restart there on count 1. So we have the Cuban break 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Yes, 6 and 7. Cool. Moving on, next block, we're going to step back on the diagonal for count 2, and we're going to pop that knee as well on count 2. And then we recover, stepping forward on that foot, or right foot, on count 3. So we have 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do a step, lock, step, walk, walk, step, lock, step. But it's going to curve to a new direction. So we're kind of facing this diagonal right here. Step sheet says you're squared up at this point. I tend to stay more on this diagonal. As we do this step, lock, step, walk, walk, step, lock, step, we're going to go from this diagonal here, and we're going to do a 3/4 turn all the way to this diagonal right here. So we have step, lock, step, walk, walk, step, lock, step. Now we're on this diagonal. So weights in the left foot. Let's go over those counts for that whole part. Remember, we finished with 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. Next, 8 counts. This is our final block. This is the 8th block. We're going to step forward our left foot on this diagonal for count 2, recover back for 3. As we recover, we sweep around here and cross behind for 4. So again, we had our right foot here on count 1. As we came out of that last block, we step forward 2, recover 3, and we're going to cross behind for 4, which takes us into our next step. It's called a ronde chasse, and it looks like this: cross, recover, forward. So sweep on count 3. We have 4 and 5. New diagonal here. We're going to step on this diagonal, rock, recover, for 6, 7, and then we're going to do a turn over our right shoulder, full turn for 8 and 1. As I step on count 1, I'm stepping on this diagonal here to begin the dance over again. That's the end of dance. So right foot's here on this diagonal. Let's go over that whole section of counts. We have 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. So let's talk about the pattern of how this dance goes with its restarts and everything. Wall 2 has a restart, 32 counts in, and then wall 3 has a restart, 48 counts in. And those both start and end facing the back wall. So I'm going to show you that really quick. I'll show you wall 2 is 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not and 1, it's 8, 1. There's our first restart. It's on wall 2. As I mentioned, 32 counts in. So moving on, we have a 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to speed right through this. 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and restart. That's our next restart. I'm out of breath. That's on wall 3. Also faces the back wall. And this, now we have no more restarts for this dance. So we can just go all the way through this wall, which puts us back here at the beginning for one more wall. So to tell you that in more simple terms, wall 1 faces this way. Wall 2, wall 3, and wall 4 all face the back wall because there are restarts. And then wall 5 faces the front again. All right, I hope that was all very helpful. That was a line dance lesson for sports car. Okay, thank you so much.